Hey guys, happy Sunday. Welcome back to Avoiding Broke on this Sunday, our podcast day. So I'm Leanne and I'm so pleased that you've joined me today for this podcast. So what I wanted to cover today was I just wanted to talk to you a bit about positive mindset and kind of the real benefits that you can have for having a positive mindset, and also things that you may want to think about if you don't feel like your mindset is as positive as it could be. Now, before I get kind of stuck in, what I wanted to say first was, like, you hear lots of people say, oh, you know, I'm a half glass full person or a half glass empty person, or you have instances where you say, like, you and somebody else have gone to the same situation and you come away from it and you both have completely different experiences of how you think it went. Now, I think a lot of that is all to do with mindset, because when we turn up, when we do things, typically we're not coming completely open-minded, completely kind of without any preconceptions. What we do is we bring with it our mindset and all the thoughts that we have in our heads to that situation. But many of us may not realise that actually we can control how we think, and actually whether we have a positive or a negative or even a neutral mindset, depending on the situation. So we actually have control over that, and there are things that you can do, or things that you may want to think about to try and help yourself if you want your mindset to be more positive than it maybe currently is. Now, the benefits of having a positive mindset, I think, are so great. Not only, I think, does it make you happier, it makes you a nicer person to be around, but also you typically strive more towards your goals, you feel more energetic, and you actually want to go out there and get it. And so I think if you are working on something, big or small, having a positive mindset can really help you strive towards that goal and can really put you in a great opportunity to, if you face any challenges, to actually be creative and overcome those challenges, which sometimes when you have kind of a more negative mindset or a more glass half empty mindset, you may see those challenges and actually it may be far harder to actually overcome those challenges because of that mindset. So if you do want to have a more positive mindset, things that you may want to think about are actually trying to change that narrative in your head and really try and be conscious about what you're thinking, how you're feeling, and how you approach things. Like, I'm not sure if you're anything like me, you may, if you're going to have like a difficult conversation or something you're not quite looking forward to or something like that, then you may replay conversations in your head over and over again to try and see how they're going to turn out. And you may tell yourself a story about, oh, this is never going to happen because of this, or that won't happen because of that. And already you're putting these negative thoughts into your head before you've even started. So we really need to be mindful of what we have in our heads as our starting point. And if you feel yourself, you know, drifting into negative thoughts, then try and stop. You can stop it. It's amazing how much control we can actually have over our thoughts. You can stop and you can change it. You can flip the script on yourself. Don't focus on those negative thoughts. Try and turn it into something positive. And if you find that quite difficult, then one thing that may help you is meditation. It's something that both Jermaine and myself have really found so useful recently, just to, you know, clear your mind, get your mind into a space that you want it to be, and actually have more control over the thoughts that come in and what you do with those thoughts. And it's not about having thoughts come in and telling your thoughts that, nope, that's wrong, I shouldn't be thinking about that, or nope, I don't want those thoughts coming in. But it's more about acknowledging them and thinking, well, these are just thoughts and they're thoughts that I'm having, but I can choose to also have other thoughts and I can choose to focus on the positive things. So it's really just, I guess, harnessing those thoughts and treating them in a way that works for you. So that's one thing that I would say, is change up the narrative in your head, and if it helps, then try meditation. The other thing that may really help you if you want to make your mindset more positive than it currently is to think about gratitude. And I think lots of people are very good at saying, you know, thank you. And when big things happen, we really take note of those things and we think about how they've impacted us in a positive way. But if you can do that regularly on a daily basis, several times a day, just thinking about even very small things that actually make a big difference to you. Maybe, you know, your partner made you a nice cup of coffee or tea in the morning or something like that, or you were walking and, you know, you just shared a smile with somebody you don't even know. We can be grateful for all of these really small things that happen that actually brighten up our day And I think the more we think about those things and the more that we call them out and we actively even talk to yourself about them, we can really start making our world seem far more positive than it would be if we weren't thinking about all of those small things that happen that actually really work in our favour and actually make life that kind of bit brighter every day. So those are 2 things that I've just covered then that can really help with, well, I guess it's actually 3 that can really help with getting that positive mindset. So that is, trying to change up the narrative in your head, meditating, and gratitude, being grateful. And I would say with that one as well, if somebody's done something that really has had a positive impact on you, no matter how big or small it may be, then tell them. Actually, the feeling that you get from the nice thing that they did, they can equally get a nice feeling from you telling them that what they did actually had a positive impact on you. So not only are you helping yourself, but you're helping everyone else around you as well by doing that. So I really hope that that's been useful, and I really hope that you kind of take some time to think about your mindset and what you may want to do with it. And if you do want to make it more positive, then try and think around the things that we've spoken about today, and I think you'll see lots of benefits to it. Even if it just makes you a bit happier, then that is definitely worthwhile. But if it also helps you strive towards your goal and overcome any challenges that come up as you're striving towards your goal, then that is brilliant. So I really, really hope that this has been helpful, guys. And we will definitely speak to you next week. As you know, we do our podcast and this YouTube video every Sunday. So we'll definitely speak to you then. In the meantime, I hope you're all safe and well and looking after yourselves and each other. And until next week, guys, you take care. Bye.